I think it's neat. You know, when you look at the big picture of where we've come in the 7 years, I think it's definitely, great, for the program, for administration, for our parents, recruits, and our players to some regard also. But it's neat when you think about the journey that we've been on. But I've been asked a lot this week about, since the poll came out yesterday, about being the hunter or the hunted, and people saying that we're now the hunted and not the hunter anymore. And I just don't buy that. To me, that's a nice thing for people to assume that we're satisfied with being number one now. But I think you stop hunting when you've hunted what you're looking for. We're hunting one goal, and that's to be the last team standing. And in order to do that, you got to be a disciplined team. You got to be a focused team. And you can never look too far ahead, and you got to focus on who's next. And our team's done a great job of that. A true tribute to our senior class and the leadership that we have, and our kids understanding that we're playing for something bigger than ourselves. We're playing for Long Island. We're playing for last year's seniors, and we're playing for for our program in the university. Yeah, Northwestern is a really good team. They're loaded. I think they have one of the most, if not the most, dynamic dodging midfielders in the country. It was out last year, so we played them twice last year, but she wasn't part of either one of those games. So our defense and our goalies have to be locked in because she's just a different type player. She creates different type of problems, and then the players they have around her play really well with her. And and I think that they are all in sync. I think they play an interesting style, a very effective style. But overall, Northwestern's program is something that when I took over here, it was something that we looked at. How can we be like that? Because Kelly did such a great job there with player development and finding great athletes and molding them into players. So we have so much respect for Northwestern and the great players that they have, and they're a top 10 team. So we know this is a tall task on the road against another big time opponent. So and from there we'll head over to Michigan, where Michigan gave Final Four Navy all they could handle in a 1-goal game the other day, and Hannah's another great coach, a Northwestern disciple. She was coaching there last year, so I'm sure she's going to bring a lot of the same philosophies to her squad. And you can see already the impact she's had since she's there. That that team's playing, really, really good lacrosse. But we're not going to chase two chickens at one time. We're going to focus fully on one, and that's Northwestern. And then after we get through that, we'll make sure our players are prepared for Michigan on Monday.